How about you, Ryan? What's the realistic prediction?
Oh, I really hope, and I think it's very realistic to think that they're going to be showing off their tournament mode for Smash, and they're going to be releasing that with a character, probably. Well, I don't know when they plan to get Lucas out. Is he sooner than E3?
He's June, yeah.
Yeah,
but
June.
Yeah, he's before E3.
Okay. Well, they gotta throw that tournament mode out. I mean, what's going on with that? I want to hear more about it. I want it to be available. But also, I mean, me and Star Fox, we go way back, so that's one of my realistic predictions there. And what I kind of like realistic and hopeful prediction is for like online co-op story mode, but hopefully not a soap opera, you know, because the last time that wasn't so hot. But
Yeah.
what do you guys think about Star Fox?
Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna show up. It'd be weird if it didn't.
Because it's
so,
supposed to come out later this year, so
Yeah, it was still posted within Nintendo's like whatever it's called, like their forecast of of their games that are releasing this year.
But
So
what do you think they're gonna do with that mode, where it's like somebody's on the gamepad shooting or using a turret, another person's flying ship around with a controller? I mean, do you think they're gonna do anything with that? Make it limited to just one person on the TV, one person on the gamepad, or gonna do split screen on
Ooh.
the TV screen? Or
You just gave me an unrealistic prediction idea for Star Fox. Kind of keying off of like affordable space adventures. Like it would be neat if you still had your like classic Star Fox missions, but also had missions where you're like having to manage your ship. Like maybe you get damaged, and like on the Wii U gamepad, you have controls like I don't know, fuel injection and shields, and you have to manage the power on your ship to like restabilize and stuff like that. So like really make you connect more with your R-wing instead of it just being press A to go and press B to brake. Like more like ship management would be really cool, I think.
all power to the front reflector shields.
Yeah, stuff like that. Exactly.
all right, how about you, Josh?
well, touching on what Will said about Metroid for 3DS, I was kind of thinking something like that. I don't know how realistic it'll be, but a new Metroid Prime Hunters game, because you know the one on DS was so much fun with me. Is that I never can remember the slug's name.
It's Candid.
Yeah, that guy. He was my my go-to on that game, and you guys loved me dropping those little bombs, you know, and slithering away. So I don't know. I mean, it's somewhat unrealistic, but I guess it could happen.
Four-player co-op.
I almost feel like if Retro is the one doing the 3DS game, and let's pretend that it is like a new 3DS exclusive, I wouldn't be surprised if the game actually was a first-person shooter similar to Metroid Prime Hunters. I don't think it's what people would want. I feel like a lot of people would be complaining, saying, "Why isn't this on Wii U?" So
You know what? It's been so long
yeah.
since a Metroid. I don't care.
I
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah, another thing I was gonna add is I think that if they make a new Metroid game, it's gonna be on both systems. Not like saying it's the exact game on both systems, but it'll be two Metroid games like you're working on at once, not just
oh yeah.
so you can
yeah.
cater to both crowds,
What are you,
not just
what are you
one.
talking about? Retro Studios is making a new Diddy Kong Racing.
Okay. Okay, I don't. That's not happening. Like.
All right.
Sorry, I gotta say something about this.
Okay,
because, like,
go ahead.
It seemed like Diddy Kong Racing was a possibility, but Nintendo keeps extending the Mario Kart DLC, so there's no way they would extend the Mario Kart DLC and then announce another kart racer like alongside it. So I just feel like the Mario Kart DLC kind of makes that less realistic.
I think Diddy Kong
Yeah.
Racing's dead. Where I think that at some point they'll just put Diddy Kong in Mario Kart, and it'll just be a
Oh.
like
Well,
a Nintendo
he
All
has
Star
been in
Racing
Mario
game.
Kart.
He has.
Yeah, he was in I think Double Dash, and I know he was in Mario Kart. Wait, was he in Mario Kart Wii? He was in Double Dash though. I know that.
He wasn't in Wii, I don't think.
Yeah,
No.
he was in Double Dash.
Okay,
though.
well then he's gonna make his much anticipated return because
Yeah, as DLC.
yeah, he needs to come back. He needs to.
Okay. I have a couple more things to say,
Yeah.
but they're like kind of smaller things. We're gonna get a release date for Yoshi's Woolly World. I feel like that's a given. I feel like Xenoblade Chronicles X, we're also gonna get a release date. Maybe not a concrete, but maybe like, oh, it comes out September or whatever. I feel like they might give like the month that it comes out. And I do think that we're going to see Retro's new game, whether it's Wii U or 3DS or both, remains to be seen, but I feel like that's going to be there. Same with Next Level Games, because they've been teasing their new game for a while. They've been working on their new game for a while. I think it's going to be a Wii U game because they kind of let that slip, and then Nintendo, I guess, asked them to remove it from their blog or whatever. So now if you go on their blog, it doesn't say that they're making a Wii U game anymore like it used to. So, and one last thing, I do actually think that Intelligent Systems is working on a Wii U game, which is probably going to be another Paper Mario because that's supposedly leaked. But even before it supposedly leaked that they were working on that, I already thought that that's what they were doing.
I want that so bad. I want that already.
Yeah, same here.
I just hope this E3 isn't one of those E3s like I can't remember if it was no, it wasn't last year. It was the one before. Like I was on vacation and like my family went to like go down to the beach, but it was E3 day, so I'm like, no, Nintendo's gonna announce some serious stuff this time. I'm not missing it live. So I like stayed in the hotel and watched it live, and it ended with confetti pops on Nintendo Land.
Oh no, that was 3 years ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago.
I hate to make you feel old, but that was 3 years ago.
Yeah. I seriously was like waiting for the screen to go black and then like one more thing, but it was like, nope. So
Yeah,
anyway,
Nintendo.
so is that all of our realistic predictions? I had a couple more listed here. More Mario Kart DLC. They already kind of hinted that was going to happen. They might give a little more information on that. In terms of the Smash DLC, I think the character that they announced is going to be one of the winners of the ballot. Just because that might generate some hype. Like, oh, you know, that'd be really cool to see what everyone picked. I'm really curious to see what came of that.
Well, actually, the ballot doesn't end until what, November, October, or something like that.
Yeah, but that's when the ballot ends. And they didn't say that they're only picking one character from the ballot, so they
Right.
could like take a cut of it. You never know.
I see. Yeah. More realistic predictions. You guys, you got any more?
That's it for me.
Well, after we've talked tonight, I have a few more realistic predictions that I have come up with, and one of them is a new Luigi's Mansion. I'm not sure who they get to develop it, but I'd love a new Luigi's Mansion for Wii U, with a giant mansion to wander around in. It's been a while since an actual console release for the Wii.
Is that a realistic one?
I'm not sure who they get to develop it, but yeah, I mean, why not?
Well, Next Level Games would be probably the ones doing it. They
Yeah.
did the one for 3DS.
That one's like in between realistic and wishful thinking for me.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one's in
yeah.
my wishful thinking just because Next Level Games has done, quite a few different Nintendo franchises now. So, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of up in the air. I think it would be awesome, but I'm also really worried that they're just going to be making a new Punch-Out game.
Ugh.
Oh god.
And if that's the case, then
If-
I'm going to be disappointed because I don't care about Punch-Out.
If they do a new Punch Out, I don't think it's gonna be like the standard Punch Out where you are like boxing like face on against someone. I think they'll probably put a spin on it. So, but I don't know.
I mean, they did the one that was on Wii, and it was similar to the older ones, but I mean, yeah, if they did a new one, it'd probably be similar to the one that they already did. So,
So I have
if I had to guess,
another realistic prediction. Something with Zelda for Wii U. I think it's realistic to think that they might have something put together to show somebody, even though it's been delayed. Maybe a trailer.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Of that.
It's more my wishful thinking, but I kind of feel like it's still going to happen. And the reason is they said it's not going to show up, probably because they wanted to like get down and really like solidify that game and really develop hard. And at the time that they said it wasn't showing up, I bet you they really didn't have enough to show at E3. But that could have changed between then and now. And if they do show it, it's not like we would be upset that they lied to us. We would just all be excited that they lied to us.
Well, it's a good surprise.
Yeah.
I'm so glad they lied.
Actually, yeah, I would be glad they lied to me in that
Yeah.
case.
And as for Metroid, for my predictions with that, I think the Wii U, there's going to be 2 games made by Retro. One's for Wii U and one's for 3DS. And I cannot decide in my prediction which is going to be for which. A first-person shooter on either the Wii
Still my beating heart.
and the side-scrolling one on either Wii U or 3DS. Maybe it'll be a mixture of both on each because the new 3DS could support a very big first-person shooter world, and it would be good enough to see the enemies on the big screen, you know, on the XL.
Stop.
But I want it for Wii U. I want the first-person shooter for Wii U.
I do too.
All right. Josh, you have any other realistic predictions?
Yeah, I think that there's gonna be a new Mario sports game of some sort, maybe a Mario baseball or a Mario soccer. You know, because the Mario soccer on Wii was addicting, but I would like to see a new game like that. Not Mario Golf though, and I'm a little iffy on tennis because it's usually the same thing.
If they
Oh.
do another Mario Soccer, they have to make Waluigi do the suck it.
Yeah.
They have to.
What was I gonna say? One last thing from me. Well, man, I already forgot again. Oh yeah, Mario Maker. Mario Maker's gonna be there,
No kidding.
without a doubt. I almost forgot about that one because I keep forgetting about that poor game.
Because who cares about
But-
that game?
And maybe Fire Emblem and Shin Megami Tensei. My only reason I kind of doubt that is because I don't know. Is it even coming out this year? I mean,
I think it's coming out in Japan this year.
okay. Well, I think it'll probably be somewhere in their presentation, but I don't think they'll talk about it a lot. And what was I gonna say? I think I had one more thing, but Animal Crossing. I
Yes.
actually do think there's gonna be a new Animal Crossing for Wii U, mostly because with all those amiibo cards that they're doing for that 3DS download title, I don't think that they're making all of those amiibo cards for a 3DS download title. I don't think that they would go through all of that effort and be like, here's all these cards and you can use it on this download title that nobody really cares about.
That's a really
I
good
fe-
point.
Yeah, so I think they're doing one for Wii U, and I'm actually really excited because I'm really in the mood for a new Animal Crossing game for a console. I just hope, again, if you listen to me and our night's Animal Crossing discussion, we didn't like City Folk, so hopefully it's better than that. If it's anything like New Leaf, I'll love it. So, but yeah, I hope that that's there, but I also actually think it's going to be there. So
And they're definitely gonna do, if they do it, they're definitely gonna do a line of amiibo with it. Like you
yeah,
can get the cards, but they'll also have actual amiibo. And actually, like I don't know if you saw the new information about amiibo support for Woolly World. Like over 40 amiibo are supported that unlock
Yeah.
like some sweet looking costumes. Animal Crossing is probably going to support all of those amiibos that nobody can get because, I mean, it would give more life to them. Like if you could scan your Marth that you probably don't have onto the gamepad, and then like a little Animal Crossing villager in the style of Marth shows up in your town or something like that, or you get a Fire Emblem related item.
Right.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing is the perfect amiibo game.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, I completely agree.
Well, I want to add just one thing with the amiibos. What do you think they'd make like characters like Camo Frog and like certain like people that you have in the towns for like 3DS and stuff like that, or would it just be like villager type characters only?
I feel like
All 400 villagers.
yeah. My answer to that, or at least what I would think, is just like kind of a basic male and female villager, but then also all of your main, like shopkeepers, like you have Tom Nook.
Yeah, that
And
makes
because
sense.
the only reason, the only reason I feel like that would make the most sense is because not everyone has the same villagers. So, and plus, there's so many of them. But with like the shopkeepers, everybody has those characters in their game no matter what. So
True.
that would probably make the most sense.
Yeah.
Until they announce amiibo accessories, you can get classes for your Animal Crossing villager.
Oh god,
Amiibo.
you buy different outfits. Oh god.
I'm gonna buy the mansion amiibo for my house.
That's how easy they make it now. You can buy a mansion amiibo for $50.
The only way to get bells is buying bell amiibos.
You have to scan the bag.
One time, one scan only.
And it's only 100 bells per.
You have to go buy bell packs.
Oh god.
Oh god. Oh, don't
That's-
don't say
Well,
that.
see, that's like something Microsoft or Sony would do. I don't see Nintendo doing that.
Yeah,
No, they
EA would do that.
yeah, EA already does that.
you can only
so.
scan them in through Origin.
That's like Skylanders right there.
Wait,
but
can we talk about our EA predictions?
No, we're not gonna.
I have another
What?
realistic thinking for Wii U, and that is, oh, what was it? I lost
be
it.
funny. Okay,
Sorry.
I'm gonna go to my wishful thinking ones. We already touched on the Zelda Wii U appearance. I'm gonna go ahead and say that the character they're announcing for the Smash DLC is either Isaac from Golden Sun, because why is he missing as an assist trophy? Or King K. Rool, because everyone wants him. Or finally, this one's like super wishful thinking, Zero from Mega Man series, because he would be awesome.
Yeah. I would be completely fine with any three of those. I would choose King K. Rool and Zero more just because I never got in the Golden Sun. But my most wishful thinking for the Smash character would be something crazy like Banjo-Kazooie or Zero or King K. Rool. I would be fine with any three of those.
What about-
that? Would blow my mind.
What about Baby Luigi?
No, not Baby Luigi.
I second Baby Luigi. As
Yeah.
long as it's Baby Mario, it's like a duo. You know, they fight with each other. No,
No.
The year of Luigi is over.
What
Yeah.
about the year of Yoshi?
Roshi.
Yeah. So my character for Smash, my wishful thinking character, would be Sora from Kingdom Hearts, another third party.
That'd be
It's not
right.
gonna happen, but I would. And another
That
wishful thinking Smash aside would be Batman Arkham Knight Armored Edition for Wii U.
Oh god,
it.
don't even start. Don't even start. That's not even real.
Dumb.
Okay, I'm gonna say one of my wishful thinkings, which is which actually I have Metroid Wii U written down just because I don't think that that's realistic. Only because I don't want to get my hopes up because I want a Metroid game for Wii U as much as everyone else. But moving on from that, since we already talked about that, would be a Kirby game for Wii U that's actually like a classic Kirby game. I do not think that's why it's wishful thinking. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I love classic Kirby games, and even though I loved the Rainbow Curse, I really just want another Kirby game along the lines of Return to Dreamland. So that would be awesome, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So.
I think one game that might be coming back, whether it's an HD remake or just a new game altogether. You know, you guys remember Sonic 06, right? Yeah, well,
going?
see, it's getting close. You know, next year's 2016, so like 10-year, anniversary of the game. So they might do a Sonic 06 HD remake, or just call it Sonic 2016 and just.
Why? Alright, can you tell me how that's Nintendo related at all?
It could be on a Nintendo system. There's no way they would put it on.
Alright.
So that's why I'm saying it.
Sonic Boom Boom. There's the second one. Okay.
So, I got one more wishful thinking thing. That is Mario 64 sequel for Wii U. Imagine Mario 64, but it's a different story. But it's in the graphics for the Wii U, and the camera angle is like where it would be, right behind Mario, close up. Not the camera of 3D World, not Mario Galaxy's camera angle. I want the real
Oh my God, the
Mario
camera
3D experience. Okay, that's what I want.
Wait, Ryan,
I just
can
imagine,
I
I
say-
just imagine Ryan watching an announcement of a 3D Mario, and at the end of it, he goes, "That camera angle was way off. That is not what I wanted."
Well, I have a question, Ryan. I didn't know Mario 64 had a story at all.
Sure it did. Remember the bombs?
I hope it has a different story. It's like every Mario game has the same story. You're
You
rescuing
couldn't
Princess
work any of
Peach.
those cannons until you talked to the right Bob-omb. That's all I had to say.